Knock knock, is someone there? Knock knock, is anyone there? Did you hear anyone knocking at the door? Did you hear someone knocking at the door? So these are some of the examples that you must have confronted with and confused by, that you have placed someone or anyone in your statement correctly or not. So let's quickly get into the lesson where I am going to remove your every doubt regarding the placement of someone or anyone in your statement. So hello everyone, this is Meera Pilandani. Welcome you all back to my class Parts of Wisdom. The first and foremost thing that you need to keep in mind that someone and anyone both are pronouns and both are indefinite pronouns. Now there are some conditions under which we will learn the differences between the use of someone and anyone. So condition number 1, there are total 5 conditions. Condition number 1, if you have seen my lessons of determiners, there also I explain you the difference between some and any, and there I told you that some is used with affirmative statements while any is used in negative and interrogative statements. So the same difference is here according to condition number 1, that someone will be used in positive or affirmative statements while anyone will be used in negative or interrogative or question statements. I need someone to assist me chopping the vegetables. Someone is knocking at the door. Let me check who is there. In the same way, anyone is more specific in negative and interrogative statements. Example, I didn't request anyone's appearance on my birthday. I wished to celebrate it solely with myself. Now, the table will turn with condition number 2, where you will notice that someone will be used in interrogative and negative statements while anyone will be used in affirmative statements. What are those conditions? So condition number 2 can be explained in a sense of certainty and uncertainty. Look at these 2 examples first. Is someone there? Can someone hear me? Now, see here I am giving you one example incident. For example, your friend has shown his desire to wine and dine you at his home. And you are sure that he is at his home. You go to his home, and as soon as you arrive at his door, you knock his door. And you just say, is someone there? Can someone hear me? Okay. So when there is a surety of 99%, at that time we will use someone. Even in caution statements, is someone there? Because you know it very well that your friend is there at his home. Is someone there? So can someone hear me? आपके चारों तरफ कुछ लोग बैठे हुए हैं, आप अपने फैमिली मेंबर्स के साथ हो, आप उनको बुला रहे हो, उन्होंने फर्स्ट टाइम में आपको रिप्लाई नहीं दिया, तो ऐसी कंडीशन में आप थोड़ा सा इंसिस्ट करते हुए बोलते हो कैन समवन हियर मी, है ना? तो ऐसी कंडीशन में क्योंकि आपको पता है कि कुछ लोग आपको सुन रहे हैं, तो इसी वजह से ऐसी कंडीशन में इवन क्वेश्चन स्टेटमेंट्स में आप समवन का यूज कर सकते हैं. ओके, एंड जस्ट कॉन्ट्ररी टू इट, suppose you are visiting a deserted area. Suddenly you have arrived at a deserted area, and there what you notice that you find not a single soul there, and there are some houses, and you just go to knock and say, is anyone here? Can anyone hear me? Is anyone here, or is anyone there, or can anyone hear me? Because here you are not sure that anyone is there. Okay, So this is the basic difference. Example number one, वहां पर जब हमने someone का यूज किया है, वहां पर हमको श्योरिटी है, हम सर्टेन हैं कि वहां पर घर में कोई है. लेकिन एग्जाम्पल 2 में हमें श्योरिटी नहीं है कि कोई घर में है. तो इस तरह से ये डिफरेंस होता है. सेकंड कंडीशन होती है जहां पर नेगेटिव स्टेटमेंट इंटरोगेटिव स्टेटमेंट होने के बाद भी हमने समवन का यूज किया. ठीक है. इसके बाद आती है हमारी कंडीशन नंबर 3. इन अ सेंस ऑफ सस्पिशन. Look at these two examples again. Someone is screaming in the street.
I guess anyone is screaming in the street.
So if we take example number 1, someone is screaming in the street. When you heard very clear voice of someone is screaming in the street and you heard the voice very clearly, so in that condition you will use someone in your statement because you are sure. But in statement number 2, you are not sure. You heard some fainted voice and phrasal expression I guess. This phrasal expression I guess itself is giving you an evidence that the person is not sure that anyone is there or not. Okay, so these kinds of phrases you can say I guess, I think, I suppose, as far as long as. All these phrases give you evidence that that sentence is not going to give you any surety. As long as I understand, anyone will help me here. As long as I understand, anyone will help me here. You are not sure. जहां तक मुझे लगता है कोई तो मेरी हेल्प करेगा यहाँ पर. Okay, but you are not sure. But in that condition also there is one exception. Look at this example again. As far as I understand, at least someone will help me here. As long as I understand, at least someone will help me here. Now here you will have to pay attention on the phrasal expression of at least. You will forget here about as long as. Why? Because this at least expression is giving you surety. It is showing surety. Okay. फर्स्ट एक्सप्रेशन एज लॉन्ग एज तो यहाँ पर हमको श्योरिटी नहीं दिखा रहा है, यानी कि लेस श्योरिटी को दिखा रहा है. लेकिन जो यहाँ पर एटलीस्ट है तो वो आपको श्योरिटी दिखा रहा है. तो ऐसी कंडीशन में हम समवन का यूज करेंगे. ओके. अंडरस्टैंड, मतलब जो डिफरेंस है वो क्लियरली समझ पा रहे हो आप. जैसे कि अगर आपको एग्जाम्पल देते हैं कि एज लॉन्ग एज आई अंडरस्टैंड एनीवन विल हेल्प मी हियर. जहां तक मुझे लगता है कोई तो मेरी हेल्प करेगा यहाँ पर. एज लॉन्ग एज आई अंडरस्टैंड एटलीस्ट समवन विल हेल्प मी हियर. जहां तक मुझे लगता है कम से कम कोई तो हेल्प करेगा. यानी सेकंड सेंटेंस में आपको श्योरिटी दिखाई जा रही है, जबकि फर्स्ट सेंटेंस में आपको उतनी श्योरिटी नहीं है. ठीक उसी तरीके से हमारी आती है नेक्स्ट कंडीशन. वहां पर भी जब भी हम डाउटफुल हैं, है ना, whenever we are doubtful, in that condition also we will use anyone even in affirmative statements. I'm doubtful whether anybody would help Anita. I'm uncertain anybody would go with me. I am wayward anybody would listen my appeal. Now in all these statements, one thing you can notice that is very common in all these statements, that is, in all these statements I have used anyone while the statements are affirmative. So even in affirmative statements I have used anyone because all these statements are showing doubt. They are not showing surety. That is why I have used anyone. Now what is difference between anyone and anybody? That I will explain you later in my next lesson. The last condition, in a tone of amusement or in a sarcastic tone. Now see, listen this example first. Can someone help me to finish my chips? Can someone help me to finish my homework? You are sitting with your friends and just to make your ambience light, you are just laughing and you are very happy and you are just sharing with your friends your feelings. You are just having a very good party and you are saying, can someone help me to finish my chips? Can someone help me to finish my lunch? Can someone help me to finish my dinner? Okay, so somewhere you are asking their help and in a tone of amusement, and you just want to make the other person laugh. That is why you are using here someone even in question statement. And just contrary to it, when you wish to leave a commenting tone, when you just wish to leave a sarcastic tone, in that condition, even in affirmative statements, you will use anyone. How? Suppose there is a condition, you had brought your lunch box and you were feeling a lot of hungry. You just go out of your classroom just to wash your hands, and when you return, what you notice that your all the lunch box has been finished. And though you know that someone has finished your lunch, but you are not sure of the names. And you know it very well that if you ask someone, they will not reply you, or they will just tell lies to you that they have not finished your lunch. So, in a commenting tone, you will speak one affirmative statement. First, listen the example. I know anyone has finished my lunch. I know anyone has finished my lunch. You just want to make the other person assured that you know that someone is there in this group who has finished your lunch or gobbled up your lunch. But you are not sure of the name. But you just want to make them realize that you know it very well that any of the person from the group has finished your lunch. Okay. I am very sure anyone has stolen my pen. I am very sure anyone has stolen my pen. You are sure, but here you are not certain with the name. Okay, surety तो यहाँ शो हो रही है, लेकिन आपको नेम क्लियर नहीं है, तो आप क्लियरली बोल नहीं सकते हैं. इसी वजह से यहाँ पर आपने anyone का यूज किया even in affirmative statements. ओके तो क्या हुआ एग्जाम्पल नंबर 1 में, यानी कंडीशन जो प्रीवियस कंडीशन थी वहां पर इन अ सेंस ऑफ अम्यूजमेंट आपने समवन का यूज किया इवन इन क्वेश्चन स्टेटमेंट, और यहाँ पर कमेंटिंग टोन में आपने यूज किया एनीवन इवन इन अफर्मेटिव स्टेटमेंट. तो अगर हम इस पूरे लेसन को ध्यान से देखते हैं तो पूरे लेसन में हमको एक बात बहुत क्लियर होती है कि whenever we are facing the condition of uncertainty, we are using anyone, and when there is a sense of surety, we are using someone without having attention that the statement is affirmative or negative or question one. So these are some of the examples with which I try to make you understand the differences between the use of someone and anyone. Hope the lesson is clear to you. Meet you soon with my next lesson where I will try to explain you the difference between other confusion words. Till then, goodbye. Happy learning.